Repping a new hip-hop paradigm where she flows flawlessly from singing to rapping, Latasha Alcindor, aka LA, evokes a fearless feminine mystique with songs that are as playful as they are profound. And she's gonna smash the stage on this extra intoxicating episode of B-Side. All y'all ready for that sonic high? I'm your host, Ohene Cornelius, and I'm gonna need you to turn all the way up. I mean the volume and whatever else. On B-Side, it's lit.
How y'all doing, everybody? My name's Latasha Alcindor, but you could call me LA. What can you call me? Right? So, I came here to give you a little vibes, little fun time, little thoughts. And really, I came here to talk. I came to talk my ish, really. Yes. 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 Now, can I talk my ish? 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 Hello, hello, hello to the new world. This your favorite 34 caliber sitting passenger. Original Donnie Dada, Josephine Baker, original queen. I'm Eartha Kid. I was taking time off so I could align my course. I could never be a freshman. I'm Professor of Source, not the magazine. I'm like the universe beaming, rapping eons around you seasons, easing. Child of Zulu, nouns and verbs and swerves. Focus on the curves and now you just perv. Platter for the rappers and now y'all got served for turns. Kick them herbs straight to the curb, superb. Now the wagon got more room for the real. If the band stretch, my people really feel. This ain't even it yet, this is just a pill. Way more fruit for the field. Can I talk my ish? 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 This is the ongoing well that's happening underground. Tell me something that's about to break out. Blushing inside, they jocking my style. Happy I'm a mentor for your mental child. Been like hell of a life. Time to make heaven out of all of the strife. Crack ever dead, Papa can't sell the white. I'm the last hustle in the pipeline. Y'all can say different, I'ma get mine. Y'all can play deaf, I'ma act blind. While you waving outside of VIP, I'm not bitter, you just not a frequency. Not those suckers ever love, cause we love we. Obviously when I get the first yacht, scream Yahtzee. Get the first Grammy, court calamity at the podium like look. Never took a plan B, birth for the family. Can I talk my ish? 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 Yes, sir. Can I talk my ish?
I need y'all to give it up a little harder than that, yo. Thank you. That was smooth.
Thanks, man. Oh, where's my mic?
You use the other mic, you know that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Hi, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. We know you. Want to introduce the band really quickly?
Yeah, this is my amazing band. Kaylee Puckett on the keys. This is Space People on like everything in life plus the guitar. And Dom, my bro right here on the key bass and just doing amazing things.
All right, that's what's up, y'all. Yeah, man. Hey, when I say applause, y'all got to applause now. So, your name's LA, but you're like one of the biggest Brooklyn artists. Is there a conflict of interest there?
Oh, come on, son. No, my initials are actually LA. I got lucky. Thanks, Mom. Yeah. I got super lucky with those initials. And the hood used to, you know, make fun of my voice and stuff and be like, you sound like you from LA. You from LA? And I'm like, no, I'm actually from Brooklyn, like Flatbush.
Oh, Flatbush, Brooklyn?
Yes.
Oh, where you get the rotis over there?
You know what's up. You know what's up already, right?
Yeah. Tell me about, like, your upbringing. I heard you have, like, a Caribbean and Latino upbringing?
Yeah, I'm Afro-Latina. I'm Panamanian, Puerto Rican on one side, and then I'm Haitian and Jamaican on the other.
So is a Haitian guy. It's one Haitian guy.
I speak no Creole, though, so everybody don't be mad at me, but I speak a lot of Spanish.
Okay.
Not pure. Some days it's a little iffy, but you know what I'm saying. I could work it.
Okay. How does that inform your music?
I mean, the Latino culture is definitely in my music. I'm definitely putting in a lot of Haitian culture, especially in the next couple of projects. But my music really comes from me and my culture and my spirit and like just my life. So it's always in there, like no matter what.
That's fire. Have you done any songs in Spanish, just completely in Spanish?
I rap a little bit in Spanish. You might hear that tonight. But
Espérate.
You know, espérate. But I really do want to like really tap into that world like hard. I have a big fan base in Brazil that I don't even know about. So maybe I'll learn Portuguese soon and be about that life too.
Oh, that's fire. I really like that.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. So one time I heard you say that you hated the chase. Yeah. So tell these people right here, what's the chase and why you just don't like it so much?
Because I believe that art is about just being free and being within yourself and being yourself in complete moments. And I feel like the game makes you believe in this illusion of the chase that you have to run around. And the biggest things that have ever happened to me is when I'm just chilling and meditating and I'm in my art. And when I'm just like in that moment, I get a call from my manager and she'll be like, hey, we just got hit up from Fader. And I'm like, what? Okay, we've been doing what we were supposed to do. So I really believe in just being within yourself. And that's why I hate the chase.
Oh, that's diggable. That's diggable. All right, y'all, give it up again. Come on, man. Yo, when she give a good answer, you gonna clap again. Tonight is LA night. So yeah, I'm trying to find out some things about you. I heard, well, I know them. I'm just trying to let them find out. You're another kind of artist besides music. Yeah,
I do graphic design and artwork, I guess. I've been putting my art out there, and it's really been booming. I was on the OK Player Gallery.
Oh, what is that? I'm not sorry.
Actually, OK Player has its own gallery called the OK Space out in Williamsburg, and they had like an exhibit called Real Love, and I participated in that and showed some of my work there. And now I am actually showing my work in Detroit Allied Media Conference. I'll be showing my work there, and I'm getting hit up a lot about that, and it's been a blessing because it lets me tap into another part of my brain that I've never tapped into, and people are really resonating with that.
Describe your artwork as an artist, as a visual artist, briefly, and as a musician, briefly, and how they connect or are separate.
So my music, I'll start with, really comes from spoken word, and it also comes from just realizations I've had through life and theory and my thoughts, you know what I mean? Every day I just rap whatever I'm feeling. A lot of it is just flow of conscious. And my visual art actually came from my rap. So a lot of the art pieces you have, I have one piece called Eve Giving Rib, and it's actually Eve the rapper giving rib to DMX, and like an actual rib. And,
a rib
like
or
a rib? No, a rib.
I know if you were like a chicken or
no, like a rib, like a full rib given to DMX, and that was a part of a song that nobody ever heard the bar. So I was like, all right, let me just make a visual out of this, and I made it, and that one is like really booming, and people are like, yo, that's crazy. So that's where my art comes from. It comes from all of my thoughts and my lyrics, just like my music. So they're both connected, very much so. And a lot of my artwork is dedicated to women in hip hop I have like a whole series called She's a God, and I made pieces from Little Kim to Eve to Lauryn Hill, and I'm making more. I'm gonna be making some Queen Latifah ones, and all the women that have inspired my life. And then eventually I get to the boys, we'll see. But for now, we'll do some women talk, for real.
That's dope. I'm very thankful for both sides of your art. Now we're gonna go into Innate Paranoia.
Yes.
All right, do it up.
Webster Avenue, chillin' with Habibi. Give me extra bacon on my egg and cheese. $25 used to save my life. It used to save my life. Living in the paradox. I got major keys, but I got some hoes and socks. I thought of selling trees, but that was my papa's pot. It's not the same breeze, different type of block is hot. I watch they make they round trying to find a profile of a stupid kid who stole my iPhone. I feel it in the rib, worried he gon' see the chrome. This is how we live, worried he won't make it home. Cause at all times it has been a war zone. My people gotta be strong. My brain is on some high alert. Man, only Lord knows. Innate paranoia. Innate paranoia. Living in a paradox. I live with two white girls that I really love, but I don't know if it's cool to take them to this club. Man, the ones who fake really mess it up for ya, but I got love for ya. Oh, they put a mural here. Oh, what you think? Now I'm supposed to trust them, huh? Best believe I'm taking pictures for my Insta, bruh. And $4 of that Gouda, cause that's my it's a trip. Green juice or Crown Fried. Now I'ma stay while these people try to take mine. Because of y'all, my auntie fighting for her crib. I know the times gotta change, but can I live? It has been a war zone. My people gotta be strong. My brain is on some high alert. Man, only Lord knows. So when I wrote this song, I was going through a lot of troubles dealing with the changes happening in my community and seeing a lot of my friends leaving or being kicked out of my community. And it caused this fear within myself that I call innate paranoia. And this is not to say I want anybody to leave. This is to say I want y'all to help. Que sopa loco, que sopa. Que sopa loco, que sopa. Que sopa loco en tu corazón. Que sopa loco, que sopa. Que sopa loco, que sopa. Que sopa loco en tu corazón. It seems as though Jim Crow caught the futuristic flow. We lynch you with lynches if they touch our zone. Outnumber all you. Why you think they scared foe? Wanna integrate, that's great, but we need freedom though. Honestly, I'ma tell my people without any apology. Streets is getting lethal cause they wish to abolish me. I see the flights forcing homies out the homes. They can't afford life. They wonder why we trife. Wonder why we still kill, deal. How the hell you question us when your forefathers did the same with their free will? Innate paranoia.
All right. Deep. I heard a little poetry flex in there. You do poetry?
You missed, yeah, man. It's a spoken word.
You do spoken? No, I know all of this. I'm doing this for them. You know? So, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I started out with spoken word. That was actually my home for a long time. And then
where would you perform? Like what kind of
Barry Poetry Club and all those sets. I was doing Barry poetry, and then I was doing a lot of college shows, and I used to write plays and poetry. Like, all my plays were written actually in poetry. So in college, I did a senior thesis called Memoirs of Hip Hop, and it was all a poetry expose about my thoughts about what hip hop would be if it was a real person and personified.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's kind of been my flex for a bit.
Have you expanded on your poetry? Are you still doing your poetry? I know you got your artwork now.
This rap life makes it hard, yo, but you know, like, on certain days when I don't want to rap and I'm over everything in rap, which happens often, I go into my notepad and I just free verse, which I feel has always been my poetry, just getting all my thoughts out and feelings out.
That's vibes. I'm gonna come back to what you just said, but one thing I want to talk about first, you said something about your father. You said, that's not my bag. Talk about your relationship with your father.
Oh man, my dad's are amazing. You know, growing up it was hard. I feel like all of us have had experiences with fathers that have been interesting experiences when you're an inner city kid. My dad was a hustler. That's what I'll call him for now. And he really allowed me and my family to really have what we needed, you know, and survive, with my mother's help, of course. But I'm so grateful for him because he came from Panama on some literally boat life kind of situation. And you know, went from Panama to Mexico. We talk about this, and then like from Mexico to California, and then California came here. Didn't have a green card for a long time, immigrant for a long time. Then they finally made him a citizen. And now he's like doing really amazing things. He's like doing community work, and I'm just really proud of him. But what I meant with like being in my dad's bag is like I didn't want to be that kind of hustler. I wanted to use my music as my hustle and my art as my hustle, and that's what I learned from him, if I've learned anything. But yeah, that was my relationship with my dad. He's the best. We crack up all the time. He only speaks Spanish. He doesn't speak English at all, so.
Suave. I'm trying, guys.
Yeah. So we used to be in the car, and he used to play La Mega all the time.
Okay.
La Mega se pega, and I would change it. La Mega se pega, La Mega se pega, you know that thing. And then I would change it to Hot 97. He was like, oh, I like this, you know. Biggie and all that back in the day, and now he thinks he knows all the music, whatever. But that's my pop. I love that guy.
That's all right. So you got your pops, got your visual art, you got your poetry, you got your music, and I heard you go into a vortex of truth?
Yeah.
Is it when you're creating? Tell us about this vortex of truth.
How you know about my vortex of truth?
Hey, I did my research.
I feel that. I feel I create my best work when I'm by myself, and I do want to start collabing with more people, but some of my best thoughts come from when I'm just in my room, maybe with a little wine, and in my notebook and listening to some beats, and I find myself just in another world with my music. I don't feel like anything around me is there, you know? Even in my art, like when I'm creating visual art, I really just feel at one with like myself. And I always believe that my art is from a higher power, and it's my closest connection to God. So when I do this, when I'm performing, when I'm making music, when I do whatever I want, I really feel that is like when I'm with God, and God and I just have this like, yeah, homie, you know what's up.
Describe God in 3 words.
Whew, black. Black, honest, forgiving.
That's all right. How honest are you in your music? I know you're in the vortex of truth, but when you're writing your songs, do you change things and places to make it more palpable for people who might listen?
You know, I gotta go into that world soon. I have to learn how to play more pop so everybody will listen, because everybody's not as intellectual as my audience today. But for the most part, I just do what I feel. You know, I try to really just create out of what I want to create. I hardly rewrite my music. I just be like, this is what I got. Because I feel like when I I have rewritten my music, it doesn't have the same power within it. So I just be like, whatever, man, this is what it felt like at that moment in time. So I'm gonna create that. And I stay as honest as you heard Inmate Paranoia, you know? I'm trying to stay as honest as powerful as possible in my music.
That's nice. I read a lot of blogs about you, and they always say, Brooklyn-born female MC. How is that a problem with you? Are you happy with that? What do you feel?
Oh, I love being a woman. It's a beautiful thing to be a lady, right? I don't like femc. We'll talk about that another time.
Okay.
Nobody call me a femc, but female MC is fine. You don't have to call me a female MC. You should just call me an MC, really. But I get it. Like, this world's still trying to catch on to what's going on. So, and I like being a woman. I'm like, yes, I'm out here, you know, show my stuff. But I think it also just makes the music more powerful. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying powerful things. So, like, when someone says, like, wow, she said that and she's a woman, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes people will click it faster when they see it's a female MC because they're like, let me check out this shorty. And then they'd be like, whoa, you know? So I'm like, whatever is clever at this point, you know?
I feel there's a lot of sexism in hip hop.
Oh.
And I'm not sure if you're using it to your advantage or not. How do you feel about the sexism in hip hop? Are you using it to your advantage? How can you make it better?
I ignore it a lot. I've seen it happen to me. I've seen it happen to friends. I've seen it all over. But I feel my strength in this is overcoming that always. Like, when I watch it happen, I just go on stage and I do what I do, and people know to respect the art before anything else. And I speak on it. If I see it happen, you know I'm tweeting about it. You know I'm gonna say something on Instagram, or I might write a blog post. You never know, you know what I mean? But I'm going to speak out on it because it needs to change. But it is changing, and I'm watching that change happen. The more I step into spaces, the more men are like, I like you when you're just yourself. And I'm like, word, I like me myself too. That's why I do this like this, you know? And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of men coming through, you know, and I want more men to do that.
What's your Twitter?
At you, the letter U, can call me LA.
All right, look out for anti-sexism tweets from You Can Call Me LA coming soon.
Through.
All right, so we got this, I really like this jam. This is my little jammity jam. We about to pop on Island.
Oh, yes. Y'all could dance, y'all could wild out in the chairs. Here I am in the middle of the ocean. I be the island. Can't drown by the motion of your floating. Apologize, I'm just made out of ashes of my ancestors. Rooted to the roots of the justified nerves. I am now proof that catalysts occur. Nothing else is black like the words. Brown girl curves allow me to spin. Waistline just like my African kin. Never been a Ghana, but the melanin make connection. Revelation when my people win. Hey, new beginnings. Poison for the spirit. Grandma said I'ma make it, gave the brain clearance. P&G are coming soon without interference. I the island out to make the country servant. Here I am in the middle of the ocean. I be the island. Can't drown by the motion of your floating. Apologize, I'm just made out of stardust. What else you think? Woola we never be extinct. You are energy, never meet the brink. This is not preaching, I'm reminding myself. Been on the shelf too, holes in my shoes. When I feel I win, these people pray I lose. But I want it to karma. Then my wrongs in the Truman Show made the setbacks be a rematch. Align my movement so I'm never detached to the map. Never detached to the map. Never detached to the map. Yes, here I am in the middle of the ocean. I be the island. Can't drown by the motion of your floating. Apologize, I'm just made out of love. So even when the whirlwind's coming up, I am not afraid, cause I know my God got us. My God got it.
They say we swimming in insanity, but losing my mind brought me clarity. Make time and space apply to these people's gravity. I say live in your sight, in the kind, can't die, won't die. Live in your sight, can't die, won't die, can't die. Here I am in the middle of the ocean. I be the island. Can't drown by the motion of your floating. Here I am in the middle of the ocean. I be the island. Can't drown by the motion of your floating. We gonna try something, okay? Look. Boogity, 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 Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly in your seat, butterfly, 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 butterfly in my seat, do whatever you like, do whatever you like, do whatever, do whatever, do whatever you like, do whatever you like, do whatever you like, do whatever, do whatever, do whatever you like, cause here I am in the middle of the ocean, I be the island, can't drown by the motion of your floating, apologize, I'm just boasting.
I wanted to come back to that.
At the shows, we like wild out like that. We do the pepper seed. We do all the dances that I grew up on.
Y'all know about the pepper seed? Yeah. No. All right, there we go. You've rocked some like amazing stages in Brooklyn, New York, around the. Where are you trying to rock next?
Ooh, Cali, I want to go back to Cali. Going. Cali, I definitely want to go. London, which is coming. We gonna make that happen.
Make that happen.
I want to go everywhere. I want to go Norway. I want to go to Iceland. I just want to see cool things. So I could be like, I'm going on vacation, but I'm really touring. France, definitely Paris. We're trying to see the world. I got a big fan base in Toronto, so we're going back over there soon. I'm going to Detroit, like I told you, and DC soon. So, you know, I've done the East Coast a lot, so I'm ready to like venture and see other parts of the world. Let's go to Japan, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I like Japan. Japan is nice.
I need to go to Japan soon.
Oh man, it's so nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get yourself some symmetry from the place. What sets you apart, LA?
I think what sets me apart is my honesty and my just sheer belief that anything is possible. I really don't try to stop myself from things, you know, even when I'm petrified. And like, I feel like there are moments when have been crowds of like hundreds of people, right? And I've been like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm prepared for this, you know? But I will jump on stage and I will scream to the top of my lungs and rap to the top of my lungs and say whatever I feel at that moment. And I'm not afraid of that. And I'm not afraid to love these moments, you know what I mean? And embrace them. And I think that's what changes things. When people see me, they're like, I'm grateful for it, but they're like, you're so inspiring because you don't give a F. You know, I can't say the words. You don't give a F at all, and I don't. I mean, I do. Trust me, I do. There's days where I'm hitting my friends like, I don't know, it's life, and everybody hates me, you know? But when it comes down to doing this and performing and creating my music, I don't have any fear in that. Yeah.
What do you give a F about? What makes you like, hey?
Just like, I came into music very different from everybody. Like, I didn't come into rap. I wasn't rapping in the basement when I was 11, you know? Like, that's everybody's story, right? All the rappers know, I've been rapping since I was 7. You know? And I'm like, I started rapping when I was like 22, you know? And I came in it as a poet, just like, I'm gonna spit some bars, see if they mess with it or whatever. And people really messed with it. And from there, it just like flew by itself, you know what I mean? And so I'm still in that space of like, is it good enough? Did you guys like that? You know, some days I'm like, whatever, I like it, you know? So I'm still learning myself it's like my fans are watching my process, which is awesome. So they're getting to see every moment. Like, they get to see when I don't know what the hell is going on, or when I know everything that's going on. And I tell them too, I'm like, look, y'all, life is crazy right now, but I'm so grateful to have you guys a part of this journey with me. So I think that's what I do kind of give F about, just staying in the process and, you know, moving with it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. You're indie, right?
Yes, for now.
For now. How did you make your first indie dollar?
Whoo! I didn't even make it, God made it.
G-O-D, black, remember.
God came through and was like, yo, you gonna learn how to get money out of your gigs. And I was like, yo, you could get this much money. It was astonishing. It was like my first like $200 check from a show. And I was like, God, Mom, look, they gave me money for my gig. I just was doing this for fun, you know what I mean? And I think that was like back in like 2011, 2012, where I made that first dollar, and I was like, all right, so maybe I could really make this happen, you know? And that was amazing. That feeling was a brilliant feeling. To get paid for what you love to do is like, wow, of course that's what I want to do in life.
Of course. How do you continually make money from music?
Woo! My fans. My supporters really support me hardcore. They'll come out to my shows. They'll buy my merch. They'll even buy graphic design work for me. They'll be like, can you make a custom piece for me? And I'm like, of course, you know? Those are like the main three, or like sponsors and things of that nature as well. People coming up and being like, hey, we want to sponsor you for this and that. So it's different ways to make money. We're trying to get into the sync life and, you know, give some music to like movies and stuff like that. And that's the next step.
True.
Yeah.
Talk about that merch. I love merch. I buy merch. Talk about that merch.
Yeah, I have posters of my artwork. That's what I sell the mostly. I have posters of my artwork. I have posters of myself. I have my music. I have T-shirts with my artwork on it. So you can get a dope T-shirt of Little Kim with dollar signs coming out of her head and third eye. It's really deep, but it's dope. And I sent one out to Toronto the other day, and they're losing their mind. They're like, I'm wearing this for Pride. It's a wrap, you know. It's dope. It's really dope. But it's cool stuff. It's different stuff. Like the stuff I make, I'm not trying to like make things. I make candles. Like I have candles, like 7-day candles, and people buy those all the time. And I send a little prayer note with it, and just, you know.
All
things
right.
like that.
What's a prayer note? Give me the last one you wrote.
I don't remember it. Like I think the last one I wrote was just like, you know, live in your vision, live in your heart, and may God always be with you.
Okay. So we're gonna go into that next Trizac. It's called Eggs. Eggs. Eggs.
Astronomic mode that I've entered, vortex of splendor. I'm more powerful than I've ever been. Captain Planet, red cup be the sin. Why? I'm swimming with the moon tide, with my hands tied. How do I survive? I realize I grind karma's way. Every obstacle I make, I also break away. Make way, or don't exist. You're trying to play, you get the skip. Don't you see I'm on my cryptic? That's my lip, Femi fit, all equipped. What's the inch on ya? Can you ever really ride with this, brother? Yes, when you're in me, you're blazing. Womb matrix, the basics, bruh. 'Cause I've been the one, baby. You can't mess with this one, nah, nah. mess with this one, no. Check it, número una de las locas, pero yo sabe que un loca sabe toda. Y ahora yo da otra forma de vivir si dan mi sueño, lo veo, no puedo dejar esta cosa, no joda, no toca. La única que no puede votar, bad. I'm wicked when I shred. My bilingual flow got you all up in this head. I told you once before, we is not playing dead. For those who don't know, this is really cold red. When I bled, I let you boys breathe, baby. Can never tell me I ain't doing what I need, baby. Yes, I'm doing what I need, baby. I've been the one, baby. You can't mess with this one, no. I've been the one, baby. You can't mess with this one, no. This is for like anytime there's been an ex of yours who tried to play themselves. You go to that ex and you tell them, I am the one. I don't care what you tell me. I am the one, I am the two, I am the 3, the 4, the 5, the 11, 27, 98, 392, infinite. I am infinite. I am infinite. I've been the one.
Yeah, I want you to clap a little harder for them chords that they were playing.
Yeah.
Jazzy.
My band is out here sometimes,
Yeah,
yo.
they
all
out here.
times,
All
actually. All times.
So, because, you know, my New York accent, I had to say eggs 3 times.
Like, I feel that.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Eggs. Tell me
Eggs?
about, eggs.
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 There we go.
There we go.
So tell me about the title. I think I sort of heard it, but tell me just so you can clarify.
It's about the eggs, you know, the eggs in your body.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's about women empowerment. That song is really about women empowerment and just like, I run thing here. And just like, we're the bearers of all things and it starts from us. So better know what's up, because I've been the one.
Oh, okay.
So that's where that song, it's really poetic, I know. But the song, the beat originally came as eggs. Like the producer, Earchasm, came through and was like, yo, I got this beat that I don't know what to do with. Everybody hates this beat because it's totally, he just was playing, literally. And they're like, how are we gonna play this? But he gave it to me and I was like, yo, this is dope. I don't know what I wanna do with it, but I'm gonna try it. And then we made eggs and it's been a really fun song to do because all the women is like, yes, girl, like when we do shows. And I feel like, you better go ahead and tell that man you with. So it's been awesome. Eggs is a good one.
I like it.
Thank
I
you.
think women empowerment seems to be a very big thing that you talk about. Why is that so important to you? Well, I sort of get it, but tell me more.
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
I also grew up with a lot of women. Like my whole life has been surrounded by just strong, thugged out women who just never played games, ever. Right, Mom?
Mommy was like, that is real.
And so when I got into this game and I saw like all the disrespect that women allow for the world to put on them and allow for themselves to put on themselves, I was like, I'm not about to play this game with y'all. So a lot of my music is dedicated to that, dedicated to really empowering women to tell their story, just like I'm trying to tell mine, you know? And not only women, I try to empower every single body. Like if you a dude or whoever you are, just live your dream, you know, and live what you want to say and empower yourself, you know, encourage yourself. So
serious question. There's a lot of over-sexualization in hip-hop. So there's a young girl in Tennessee. She aspires to be a video girl. Is there space for that? Is there space for that
Of
sexualization?
course.
Yeah?
I feel if she wants to be a video girl, she can be a video girl. The problem is when you make her an object. That's the problem. I feel like that is the barrier we're dealing with. Now women become commodified, they become sexualized in that sense that they only become sex, they don't become human. I feel like a lot of rappers are video girls, you know what I mean? So like, at the root of it, if you want to really look at this game, you know, they take off their shirt, they do all that sexy stuff. Trey songs. I like Trey songs, so no beef.
Which
Trey songs.
one of y'all?
Yeah, you know. But I know what you selling, homie. Like, it's all the same. Just stop trying to make them objects, you know.
Somebody had, that was a, who said something? I'm talking to my production.
He's singing Trey songs.
I'm gonna ask some fluff. Who's your top 5 favorite MCs?
Come on, son.
Come on.
We can't do
in
that.
diabolical 5 to 1 order. I need 5 to 1.
I can't do it. It changes every 2 weeks.
So today, on today's date, give me your top 5 today.
Today, on today's date. From 5, this is not in order. Do I have to do it in order?
Just do it.
Try it?
Yeah, try it.
All right. So 1 is always Biggie, because it's Brooklyn.
Baby.
We have no choice. Little Kim is my second, because
Okay.
Biggie and Little Kim are like twins to me, obvious reasons. Lauryn Hill is 3rd. 4th would be, dang, it's always hard with Nas and Jay-Z, right? Jeez.
He got to answer. He got to answer.
Can we make like a Nas-Z? That's what I'll call it, Nas-Z. So it's Jay-Z and Nas together. They would hate that if they heard that. Forgive me, Jave. I'm really from Brooklyn, so I'm talking.
No, they did battle,
And
right?
then my 5th would be Kendrick Lamar right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all right. Who's the most overrated MC?
Don't
out
do
there?
that.
Who's the most underrated MC? I'm just gonna get to it. Like you got to answer some questions. Okay.
I'm the most underrated MC right now.
Give it up.
And I put all the women under there too. All the women who are out here doing it. Yo, I see some dope women. I went to South by this year, and I was like, there's some girls out here killing it. Like No Name, Samus. Shout out to all these women out here right now. Like, give them more cred, dead ass. Ooh, dead serious.
Dead. Yeah. Are you misunderstood?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me. Do you understand me?
I don't try to understand people. You know?
Good answer.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm misunderstood. I'm just doing what I gotta do. I don't care if I'm misunderstood, really. I think what I try to do is understand people so I could create better. Like, my objective is to understand y'all so that I could create music for us, if that makes sense.
Definitely tribal. When you're not listening to your hip hops, what's going down in your headphones?
Oh, I listen to a lot of Little Dragon. I listen to.
What kind of I'm sorry, I might not be up on the ups and ups.
Oh,
Just
no
say
problem.
what kind of music
They
it is,
make
too.
electronic-ish music. I've been listening to, I listen to everything, really. I listen to a lot of reggae because of my partner who listens to all the old school reggae music in the house all the time. Dang, what else do I listen to? I'm listening to everything, but like I live in a house full of people who make music, so they all play jazz and folk music and stuff like that. So I'll be listening from afar, like Moonchild, who's like a really dope jazz group, and I'm trying to think of a few others, but those are like the 3 I'm listening to right now.
And book-wise, you said Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-Five.
Woo!
Yes, was one of your big inspirations with music. Because you said it's like a big run-on sentence.
Yeah.
how did that inspire you, and how was your music connected to those ideas?
Oh, because I run on forever.
Yes.
I don't really, there's some certain songs, especially my free verses, where I'll just keep writing until I gotta take a breath, of course. But he will keep going in that book. Please, everybody, go read Slaughterhouse. But he will keep going in that book, and that really inspired me to just keep going in my writing as well, and just let people catch up to what I'm saying.
Are there beat makers that you haven't worked with yet that you're trying to get into?
Oh my God, all my dads. Pharrell, right? Everybody trying to work with Pharrell. Kecia, love Kecia. Toki Monster, Flying Lotus. We got a list. We can't do this today.
Okay. Come back tomorrow for more B-sides. Do you have a preference, rapping or singing?
Oh, nah. I actually am terrified of singing. That's something else I should have said when I don't give a F. I, in my mind, I want to sing more, but like I'm so scared of it still. And I do it anyway, because what I told you guys, I do what I fear, right? So I do it anyway because I just got to release it. And I don't have a preference. I'm just doing what I want to do.
Are you taking singing lessons?
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah?
Shout out to Melanie Charles.
Shout out.
She's my vocal coach, and she's amazing. And we're growing that together. And she's just allowing me to be free and really find my voice, because I feel like I have so many voices in this room. Right?
Okay. I ain't judging. What does... Matter of fact, we're going to go to the next song, all right? We're going to bust it out on Lil Haiti and Black Magic.
You guys can move. Y'all can move. Still chatting that hoopla, choo-cha, gotta wear the fry. So move, bro, over out with these bobbleheads. I gotta connect some voodoo doors. My trap come through like hoorah. Vibe get killed, yeah, get deal. Don't know if y'all know my old New York, but still New Jack in this. Rock by baby, New Kirk 2 first Flatbush where raised me. Was that a firework? Gunshot, July 4th, the short niece block. Nightmare on Beverly, where the young boys don't give up about a cop. We're outside, you hipsters ready to die? Thought so, talking all that trap. Real dealers don't talk about the trap, especially not in no rap. Out here talking all that trill, like Coachella, like what's bum big and hot. True spit, survival tactics, stay genetic. Them boys out here, too pathetic. Evolution, I'm a papa, he a dealer, I'm a scholar. Flip the product, so I flip the knowledge. Made a profit, so I be a prophet. Kill to save, that's the only option. Cut his white, I'm cutting whiteness. This is my strip. Now it's blacking for the blackness, redefining that black magic, black magic, black magic, black magic.
Black magic and the flow is majestic. Black magic and the flow is majestic. Black magic and the flow is majestic. Black magic and the flow is majestic.
Want my skin color? Want my tricks, brother? Want that history and the whips it took to get the whip? You don't want that soul, brother. You want that soul, brother. That whole brother, you know, brother. You need to know you more. That melanin means you was once closer to the sun. Praying to my God, he forgive me if I'm wrong with everything I'm saying, but the truth is in the Cosby's. Bill screaming at us while we quiet to the mockery. Miley, we are not accessories. I don't give a if Jay put you in a melody. My destiny to be the first black on the Justice League with Black magic. 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 Look. Okay, I twerk cause I'm of an African diaspora. My chain gold cause I rock it like ancestor. A jip flow, how they reincarnate my ish. Surpass the present, I gave what you now give. I'm saying what they done hit, love to scare the kids. Saying anything that's black, don't go with it. Unless Bieber got its back, ain't there some ish? Ain't there some ish? Black magic. Black magic. Black magic. Y'all can move. Y'all can move. Y'all can move. Y'all can move. Black magic. I have it. Black magic. Black magic. I have it. I have it. I have it. We have it. Black magic.
Finish the sentence. Black girl magic is.
Everything. Black girl magic is everything. We make everything happen. I mean, you know, that's it.
Yeah, that's vibe. Yeah, that's vibe. Sometimes that's the, you know, that's a. You named your album Black. Without the C, right?
Yeah.
Is it from what I think it is from?
Say it.
From Bamboozle?
Nope.
It ain't from Bamboozle? Where's it from?
It's actually LA and BK. So the LA is in the middle.
Oh.
And BK is outside, so it's black.
Oh, you got me, cause I was watching Bamboozle and I was like, you know the Mau Mau.
Yeah.
It was like, we gonna take out the C, and I was like, yo, she was ill with that. Okay, but that's ill too, because you got the triangle and everything, you know.
Yeah.
Those are all vibes. We're gonna have to make a choice at some point, so I want you to start thinking about that. You gotta go either I like that or I'm alive.
Okay.
But I got like 1 or 2 more questions if that's
Sure.
cool with you. All
Can
right.
I ask the audience?
Yeah, ask the audience.
What y'all want? I'm alive. All right.
Okay, yeah.
That was easy.
They have spoken.
All right.
What's the dopest and the wackest thing about living in Brooklyn?
Oh man.
Yep, let's be real.
The prices is the wackest. So expensive right now, Jesus. The dopest is the beautiful people I meet every single day. Like I hear so many awesome stories growing up here, and it's a part of me. It's like in my soul, you know what I mean? So that's what's dope about it. Like Brooklyn gets to your blood, I feel like. Like when you're here for a long enough time, you become a Brooklynite, and your whole accent, your whole swagger. You walk into other spaces, they're like, you're not from here, huh? You know? And that's some Brooklyn stuff, yeah.
Last question. What was your first Super Nintendo game?
My first Super Nintendo was Super Mario Brothers. And I used to play that right, Mommy? I played that all the time. She was over me. It used to be like right after homework, because I was a nerd. The Super Mario Brothers game. And I got to every level. I literally did that. Like Christmas would come, you know how you got Christmas vacation?
Yeah.
And that's all I was doing. All day. All day.
That's Super Mario? That's
Yeah.
Mario. Okay. All right, man. I got these pop culture things in my mind.
For sure.
All right. Hey, we're going to go to that last track.
Can I talk about one thing real quick?
Talk about one thing real quick.
Tomorrow, guys, my next album's coming out, Teen Night at Empire. It's gonna be on Spotify, all that iTunes, all that good stuff. Just look up Latasha Alcindor, Teen Night at Empire. Empire used to be a nice little skating rink out on Empire Boulevard, and it's really, the story is really about growing up in Empire and seeing that life happen. So go check it out.
Also, briefly, LA Lights, right? That's something?
LA Lights is the series that is going on for pretty much my whole life right now. And it's encompasses just all these stories that I'm providing, and it's gonna go from the mind, the body, and the spirit. And just keep following me throughout the transition of all these things that are happening to me to hear more.
That's fire. All right, we're going to go into I'm Alive. I'm actually gonna go into my clothes. So y'all sit there real quick. Let me do this, and then we'll be right back for that.
Okay.
Well, we ready? Well, that was Black Girl Magic AF. And I'm so amped up. You got to witness Latasha Alcindor and all of her awesome alchemy. She conjured up some banging bars up in here. And I, for one, can't wait to hear more of the awesome artist formerly known as LA. If you want to hear more B-side, that is, you can check past episodes on BRIC TV's YouTube channel using the hashtag BSideBK. You can also listen to our podcast, yes, that's right, podcast, at soundcloud.com/BSidePodcast. I'm your host, Ohene Cornelius, and it doesn't matter how many's on the yacht, it matters who's on the yacht.
No, they told you that I'm the black hole. No, they told you the stars don't hold any grip. Gravitational pull. I eat the world till I'm full. I'm the wolf and the your bull. Bullish rappers don't wanna hear the snapper talk. Have the chalk, rap the hawk, spit from the bladder. In real life, my words, homies, swimmers. Y'all 14-year virgins in the Kelly dream. I'm sorry that I'm mean. Sorry that the flow ain't never ease. Bury girls like me while living to start up they scheme. Ate through the dirt. I'm grimier than violators. The Noriega's the truth saver. I'm born favored. I'm alive. I'm alive. Y'all can say it. I'm alive. Yes, I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh, they sucking you easy, you little mama, huh? They let you wizards get away with drinking liquid. Look, they let these slaves set us back with every up they upped. They let these people lose track with every track they bump. I lost my mojo slime. Frozen in time, they say I'm colorblind. But why? Cause my eyes see red rum, everywhere, shining signs of murder. I murk these bars, the snares, they like pilgrims, they built them robotic children, they filled them with liberal worth. Shakes better when it's called a hit. Now it's subliminals, reconstruct neurons. They hit split, you dead, but I'm alive. You could say it, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Frankenstein's wifey so fight me. Frankenstein's wifey so bite me. Take a piece and light thee. Take a piece and safety. Look at how I hate thee. You're mad cause I'm alive. I'm alive. Yeah, I'm alive, bruh. I'm alive. I'm alive. Thank you so much, BRIC. My name is Latasha Alcindor, but you could call me LA if you want to. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn, but we about to take over the whole planet and stuff. So if you want to find me, it's the letter U. Can call me LA, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. The letter U can call me LA. Have a great night. Get T Night at Empire tomorrow. Broke up to that. Good night.